Only four months into the new year, and I've yet to update for a while now. So I'm gonna say what people have been saying for about a few days, maybe at least probably a few weeks, I suppose. If you're watching this video, then you know me as a follower of Christ, as I try hard to be so, but frankly, I've been waning in my faith. I pray that you've not been facing the same problem. I really do hope that people have a better chance at being with the Lord than I do, because frankly, I'm a mess. If you're watching this now, then the message I am going to give you is the same as it's always been. Jesus is coming soon, and we need to be ready. And so far, the biggest signs that we've been getting is the eclipse that's supposed to happen tomorrow at April 8th, sometime in the afternoon. It's supposed to leave, it's supposed to go across several states, or at least seen in several states, what I mean. And from what I've heard, this isn't the first time an eclipse like this has happened. One did a similar streak years ago, and now this one is going to leave another one. And from what I've heard, this streak, it's going to leave a mark, an X to be exact, across the United States. And some people can joke that X marks the spot in America, but I think that's exactly the point. An X also means something to get rid of, something to delete. And if that X is on America, then that means, well, America's about to get destroyed. Now, there's nothing to confirm that, but if you follow Bible prophecy, if you follow the signs that are being shown by God, then you can definitely agree with me on this, or make up your own thesis. But a lot of things have been happening. America's gotten more corrupted, and there are even extreme weather events that have been occurring, such as the earthquake in New York, the fact that the Statue of Liberty got struck by lightning, how people are easily being deceived, I suppose I should say. What I mean by this is, okay, there are lots of lukewarm churches out there, and they are deceiving even themselves into believing that the false doctrine that they are giving people is exactly what is true and right, but in all reality, it is wrong. People who believe in pride, who believe in transgenderism, who believe in multiple genders, in believing in fornication and abominations in the eyes of the Lord, they're deceiving themselves, but I want to believe that there's still a chance they can be saved. As much as I hate the idea of it, I don't want to hate the person, I hate the sin. I myself have committed sins before, and I can never forgive myself, but I always look to forgiveness in God and Jesus. So I really do hope that if you're watching this, I hope you can understand where I'm coming from with this. I don't want to offend anybody in any way, but Christianity is offensive in its own right. That much is clear. People are winning off these signs, and God is not subtle with what He's trying to say. His judgment is clear and wrathful. You can make this up as you go. You can say it's something else, say it's all part of nature, about climate change and things like that, but based on what's been happening for the last several years, that's not going to slide with me, because there's no denying the fact that the world is in much more chaos than it should ever be, or ever will be. People are suffering all over the world. Drought, floods are getting worse. The war between Israel and Hamas is even getting worse and worse. There are threats coming from Russia, maybe Korea, I believe, and the United States may be at its weakest at the moment. I believe it's supposed to be an election year, I believe. And whatever is going to happen during the election times, well, whoever we pick as the next leader for this country, I really hope it's not Joe Biden. But I really just hope that maybe if there's any chance, they could try and actually fix the mess that's been happening and not screw anything even worse than it is already. Because this might be the most prophetic year that we've been having so far. The signs are everywhere. You can see them on a daily basis now, and it's just getting worse and worse. And we need to start, if we haven't already, we need to get moving. We need to progress our efforts into getting people to believe in God. We need to get ourselves ready, because Jesus is coming soon. And when he does, you better pray that you are with him. Otherwise, your future here is going to be horrific. It's going to be a nightmare just trying to survive. You probably won't even survive the great tribulation when that time comes. 7 years of unspeakable horrors, of chaos running amok, of evil ruling the world. You don't want to be there, because you're not going to be benefited if you even join up with this evil. No, you're going to suffer a fate much worse than what this world will go through. And that is eternal hell and separation from the Lord. You don't want that. I can't say that. I want to be with the Lord. And I want to put my faith in him. And I want others to do the same. So I try to make these messages as best I can. I've been doing this for a while now, and I'm still not good at it. I just say what people have been saying all around. The message stays the same. Jesus is coming soon. The rapture is soon to happen. Tribulation is about to strike the earth, and we need to get ready. So if you're watching this right now, I pray that you make a better message than I do, because we're living in dark times, and they're only going to get worse and much more chaotic. And chances are, this year may spark a great turnabout of events that may change this world forever. And that might not be for the good, but for the worst of it. So no matter what happens, I pray that people will keep watching and praying for Jesus' return. I pray that they help others turn to Jesus as well. I haven't really been lucky with that. I shouldn't say lucky. I haven't really been good at that. I've only actually I have helped one person turn to God, and that's actually been very forgiving, very life-changing, it makes me feel good, because I made a friend, and I want to continue to do that with other people. So if you're watching this, I pray that you do the same. Keep making friends and help them see the light in Jesus. So no matter what happens, just keep watching, keep praying, because things are about to get crazy. If they're not already crazy. Because, well, you know how it is. So I pray that people who are watching this, I pray that you make a better message than I do, because I haven't really had much practice with this. I don't really have any signs to really show other than what people have been saying already. The universe is in a state of chaos right now. Violence and extreme weather at epidemic levels. Huge signs are all over the world. War is on the brink of becoming worldwide. And America is about to literally destroy itself. Other countries are getting more corrupted, maybe more evil. And we need to be ready for this. And the best way to be ready is keep watching, keep praying, have faith in Jesus Christ, because he is my Savior. He is your Savior. He is coming soon, and he will be taking millions of people, billions of people away from this world to be with him always. And you want to be one of those people. Otherwise, you're not going to survive what's coming. So keep watching, keep praying, have faith in the Lord. No matter what happens, no matter what you're going through, you can always turn to God to help you during these times. That's what I always do. I always pray for a good day every day. I always pray that he gives me the strength to fight back against the urge to sin, to live my life the way he wants me to excel as best I can, to never fall into depression, to be a good person in life. That's how I always pray for. And I pray that others do something similar, that they pray for something similar, and that no matter what happens, as long as their faith is secure, they can be saved. They will be reborn through Jesus Christ, and they will be alive for eternity with him when he returns for his people, for his church. So keep watching, keep praying. God bless you all.